Ooh, it's Community Day for Central and Alolan Central, and I'm back here in Singapore to play the Community Day all alone. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So before I bring my screen up though, I'd like to say that, well, it's been a while since we have gotten a very good Community Day here in Pokemon GO. So I'd like to say a few words later at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But let me go ahead and bring my screen up now, and you guys can see that, yep, it's exactly 11 AM. And there are a lot of Centrals and Alolan Centrals. In fact, there's one over there, there was two over there just now though. Let's see the surrounding. Yep, there's like, I guess, equal number of Centrals and Alolan Centrals available for us in the wild. So let's go ahead to check out Professor Willow. Good morning. Good night. Alright. So with the special research, we got 3 tasks to do as usual. Power up Pokemon 10 times, catch 15 Centrals, and make 5 nice throws. Let's check today's tab though. Nothing for us, but over here we can see it's Community Day. More Central will be appearing in the wild. 5 surprise encounters ticket for the Gritty and Glacial special research, yep, which I bought. 1 quarter egg hatch distance, 3 hours incense duration, and 3 hours Lure modules duration. So let's go ahead to collect this over here, and let's go ahead to see if we can incubate any eggs. Nope, because I've incubated everything other than this particular one. So let's drop a super incubator on there. It becomes 2 kilometers to hatch. Very good. And let's go ahead to catch some Centrals, man. So yeah, I'd just like to say that, you know, Central to me isn't a new shiny, so it's not really that exciting. Even to get the Community Day move, Shadow Claw for the Alolan Central, and Night Slash for the Kanto Central. Yes, it's good for PvP only, not for raid battles or whatsoever. So hence, you know, this Community Day excites people who play PvP. So you know, it's something that I'd like to talk about later at the end of the video also, so stay tuned on that. But let's go ahead to continue catching the Centrals. I mean, if I get a shiny, cool. If I don't, I mean, it really doesn't matter, because I've already gotten shiny Centrals in the past already, including the Alolan ones. So let's just go ahead to check out my storage and type a shiny and sand. Alright, you guys can see that I've already gotten yep, shiny Centrals in the past, and I've already transferred a few away, including, you guys can see that I've already gotten the shiny Sand Slash, also transferred it away. Yeah, but I have too many shinies, man. But yeah, if this Community Day excites you, awesome. If it does not, then, well, we got a lot to talk about, especially at the end of the video, alright? Even if it does excite you, I would like you guys to hear what I would like to say towards the end of the video. But let me go ahead and power up my Pokemon 10 times, which I'm going to power up my, okay, not this one yet. I'm still working on another one, my Shieldon. Let's power up 10 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? I can't power up 10 times because it's going to reach level 50 right now. So let's go ahead to change the tag also. Assign new tag, level 50, done. Okay, good. And let's continue to power up. Let's go ahead to power this one up. Alright, let's power it up a few more levels. Here we go. Yep, it's gonna complete the task for us. Awesome. And we got to go ahead to walk to look for more Centrals, but we can catch this Goldin. It's not shiny for us, but it's totally fine. Anyway, I'm seriously alone today because none of my friends like Anne, Auntie Gladys, Chris, or Babyfish that are interested. You guys can see the usual Pokestop that should be lured by Babyfish. It's not even lured at all during a Community Day, because he's still sleeping. Alright, Auntie Gladys is overseas in Australia, in Perth, to visit her family, and she's probably not even bothered about this Community Day at all. Likewise for Chris and also Anne. But let's go ahead to walk and look for more Centrals. Well guys, here we are to enjoy the sun. I actually love the sun a lot, man. And here we are to catch one more Alolan Central, because we need to catch 15, right? So awesome, you guys can see the area, my area is not even being lured out at all. That's how, you know, interested the community is with Alolan Central and Central as a Community Day Pokemon. Alright, hatching some Pokemon. Ponyet, yeah! I want that Candy XL for that Pokemon, and also, actually I have enough. I want the Hundo, I have not gotten a Hundo of that yet. Alright, and anyway, I've Mega Evolved my Steelix, because that's what will actually boost both of the typings for Central and Alolan Central. And yeah, we are done with those tasks. Let's go ahead to claim the rewards right now. I'm waiting to cross the road actually. Got a Central as the reward, very exciting, not just kidding. Alright, so we're going to catch that right now, and we are going to see that we are able to complete that task. Let's go ahead to claim the reward also. And that is going to get us another Sandshrew, and it's the Alolan Sandshrew this time. I've not gotten the shiny yet. I mean, after tapping on quite a number already. Well, speak of the shiny though. Alright, yay! Let me get a proper thumbnail. Although, I mean, I could have gotten the old ones to just use them as thumbnails. Alright, cool. We got an excellent throw on that, yeah. And we did not catch that Sandshrew. Let's try it once more. We'll try it again. Oh well guys, the shiny ran away. How amazing. Alright, that's good, I guess. Looks like I've got a shiny who ran away from me. Yay! Wait, it was caught? What? Why is it so weird? You guys saw it ran away, right? And it's caught. I don't know what's going on, man. Alright, we got a Gyarados in the wild there. Let's go to talk to Professor below again. And he wants us to transfer 10 Pokemon, evolve 3 Sandshrews and also catch 15 Sandshrews. Okay, good. We'll catch this Gyarados though. Alright, and start transferring the Pokemon. I want to keep some of the Sandshrews because I want to get a PvP IV1. Yep, I'll update you guys again once I'm done. Yeah. Well guys, I do not know if I should be excited for this. Excuse me, I'm tapping the AR to try and turn it off. Okay, yep. Or not. Yep, I mean, it's a shiny, but it's an old shiny, so no, not exciting for someone like me already. So yay, alright. Shiny Alolan Sandshrew, yay! Anyway, still gotta do that. Let me go ahead to catch the remaining Sandshrews and I'll update you guys again. And evolve them. Okay guys, it's time for us to do the last evolution. Sandslash. Yep, actually, come to think of it, I think this is the only community day so far, other than Pikachu, that has just a single stage evolution to complete it. I mean, now it has Night Slash, and the other one that I've evolved, the Alolan one, has a Shadow Claw. But hence we have two, variations, both forms, the Alolan and the Kanto form, available for us, I guess. Alright, so let's go to claim the rewards right now. Alright, Professor below. Okay, what's going on? Don't glitch my game. Right, we're gonna catch the Alolan Sandshrew as usual, and let's go ahead to claim the next reward. It's gonna be another Sandshrew or Alolan Sandshrew, I do not know, man. Alright, it's gonna be a Sandshrew. We're gonna catch that, and we should be done with stage 2. Hi, Professor below. Alright, and bye, Professor below. Yeah, let's set my ball blast to start catching the Pokemon over here because I know I'm gonna take some time doing this. Evolve 1 Sandshrew to get 1 star piece, make 3 great curve throws, and transfer 10 Pokemon. Sure! Alright, so like I said, we can choose any of the Sandshrew to just evolve. I have plenty of candies and Candy XL. Hence why I'm not too bothered about this Pokemon. In fact, this Pokemon, yeah, you need Candy XL for the Ultra League if you want to use the Alolan Sandslash, but I don't think you need that much. Anything else for that purpose already? You just need 296, nothing else already, I believe so. I mean, if you want to get one for the Master League, sure, but if you want to get one for the Master League, it's just going to max out at 2750. Okay, Hundo. And then this is also a Hundo, also 2684, so not really that good. That's my old one. I have not even evolved my Hundo yet. I mean, I have Hundo Shadow, but I don't know, man, what am I going to do with them? But we will see how. Alright, we're going to complete those tasks and I'll update you guys again soon. Well, guys. I'm back. Yep. It's just slightly over 30 minutes. Actually, it's still under 30 minutes since the community day started. And I'm back home already, man. Yeah, I'm done. I actually didn't even complete my grind route. I actually walked to like that red gym over here, this Pokestop over here. And then I walked back. Yeah. So basically it's around 15 minutes of walk time, I believe so, or less than that. And I'm done with the community day. You guys can see there are not a lot of lures being put down despite it being already half an hour into the community day. So a lot of people ain't interested in this community day as compared to like the previous community days. I mean, the other side, the other shopping mall has a lot of lures, which is good. But usually my area will have a lot more lures if it's an exciting one. So let's go ahead to talk to Professor Willow again. Alright, Professor Willow allows us to claim all those. Let's go ahead to claim this Super Rocket Radar also and some balls. Alright, thank you very much, Professor Willow. Goodbye. See you next month. or maybe earlier, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead to claim those rewards right now. Stage 4 is completed. We're going to claim this, and we got a Sand Slash. We are definitely going to get an Alolan Sand Slash also from this particular reward, the last one, I believe. So yes, okay, Professor Willow, I thought we were going to see each other next month already. Alright, cool. We get 2 rare candies and also an Alolan Sand Slash. Alright, good. Let's go ahead to try an excellent throw like how fast we did just now. But nope, this Alolan Sand Slash is going to do its attack, so we can't do it immediately. Let's go ahead to run away from that and we should be done. Yep, we're still working on the Master Research Apex Shadow Pokemon, Shadow Legendary. And look at it, we are done. Alright, Gritty and Glacier. Alright, so let's go ahead to claim some of those rewards after, catching some of the Sandshrews. And I guess we are done, right? I'm gonna show you guys if I got myself any hundos. The answer is no. How about shinies? Yes, I got so many that I don't really bother too much about it already. Alright, so wow, come to think of it, my shiny count is at 1111 now. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of some. So yeah, I think that is all in terms of the gameplay I'd like to show to you guys in for this community day. Yeah, you guys can see clearly it's not really an exciting one, but the biggest question right now is what happened to Pokemon GO community days? Like seriously, what really happened to it? Well, let's go ahead and talk about it, man, because I have a lot of things to say about it. I mean, especially the previous community days. Also, alright, so let's go ahead and go under my notes. I'm gonna talk about it from here. So community day has been a very, very exciting monthly event for a lot of us, especially those who have played since the beginning of Pokemon GO back in 2016. You know, we experienced community day in the year 2018 or 2017, I can't remember, 2017. Then after that, you know, over the years it kind of got exciting a bit, and then eventually it became not so exciting. Alright, we will check out all those later on, but I've listed down 5 or in fact 6 reasons why people actually feel community day is really exciting in terms of gameplay, not talking about meeting your friends, community, or external factor from the game. Alright, number one factor that affects people excitement for a community day to be really exciting is whether the Pokemon is rare. And then I've also labeled them as Mega Starter or Pseudo Legendary. Number 1 in terms of making it super duper exciting for any trainer out there is being a Pseudo Legendary Pokemon like Dratini, Larvitar, Beldum, Bagon, and Gible, which was the last Pseudo Legendary community day that we had last year. Alright, following up with starter Pokemon because those are rare to come by and hard to catch, so hence getting a community day for that is easy to get the shiny Pokemon, hence why people are excited for it also. And some starter Pokemon like, the Bulbasaur, Charmander, especially Charmander, is a huge fan favorite. So the second reason is actually, it being a new shiny, alright, a brand new shiny that has never been released. However, over the time, people came to realize that because it's a community day, it's easy to come by for the shiny, people don't get excited anymore. So the third is actually it being a red meta relevant Pokemon such as Garchomp or Metagross, etc. That would excite people also. The fourth is whether it has a good bonus like double or triple catch Stardust or XP. Back during the Cyndaquil community day, it was double catch Stardust and double catch XP. That was the unusual one. So the rest were all triple, at least Stardust or XP. So the fifth criteria is, whether is it PvP meta relevant or not, such as Talonflame during the month of March, where Talonflame was available. So the other bonus that I feel would entice people, the last one is actually a quarter egg hatch distance, which is the bonus that we are experiencing today for the Sandshrew community day. However, it's not that enticing, especially it really depends on what kind of eggs are appearing for us when we spin the Pokestops during certain events. Alright, so before I actually come back to this list though, let's go ahead to check out a website over here from PokemonGoFandom.com. Thank you very much for all the information, but they basically have the list of all the Pokemon for the past years from 2018 all the way to currently the community day that we are experiencing right now. So we started off from Pikachu all the way to the end of the year. For this year was the Cyndaquil community day, which I said was double catch XP and double catch Stardust. That was the unusual one. Everything else was basically triple. Alright, so you guys can see all those were really exciting. Especially, I just want to point out one thing though. We had a Beldum community day on the 21st of October 2018, correct? Yep. And then eventually, just less than half a year, or half a year later, in fact, exactly half a year later, we had Bagon Community Day. Alright? However, after Bagon Community Day, the next pseudo-legendary Community Day was like, don't know how long ago. I mean, you can say that it's because COVID happened, and then eventually, they didn't want to have pseudo-legendary Community Days. But the next one was Gibbo. Everybody was long waiting for it. However, after Gibbo Community Day, it's been almost 10 months already since we experienced another pseudo-legendary Community Day. Everything has been really lackluster. Like, if you look at from January the 1st, January onwards, 2021, Smarchop, then Roselia, then Fletchling, then Snivy, then Swablu, Gibbo, Tepic, Eevee, Oshawott, Duskull, and Shinx. Yep, you can say that the exciting one will probably be like Machop, Fletchling, Gibbo, Eevee, and maybe Shinx. The rest, I think they are quite subpar. It's like not really that exciting for majority of the players out there. One thing I want to note for whoever that's managing this website though, your Rhyhorn over here on the Feb 22nd is not Ancient Power for the Community Day move, but I just want to point it out over here. Other than that though, yep, it's not really too exciting in terms of the past Community Days. So let's go back to my notes. Easier to look at from here. So last year's Community Day, the first Community Day that we had last year, 2021, was Machop. Alright, so the reason for people wanting to actually go after, in fact for people like me, is because it is a raid meta relevant Pokemon. Alright, so hence why I've labeled as raid and also PvP. So going back to my list, you guys can see that Machop was the first Pokemon for last year's January 2021 Community Day, and it is a raid meta relevant Pokemon, and it had 3 times catch Stardust and is a PvP relevant Pokemon also. Alright, it's not really rare, neither is it a pseudo-legendary, neither is it a new shiny, so hence, people were not fully excited, but people like me who wanted to get Candy XL, because this was the time that Candy XL was introduced, like 1 month later, after level 50 was introduced, I was excited to go after it. And then eventually, Roselia Community Day was still fine. I felt it was still fine, especially it still had some raid meta relevance, and it was a quarter egg hatch distance, which doesn't excite a lot of people, but it excited a lot of the PvP players because it had a new move, Bullet Seed, and also Weather Ball, Fire type Weather Ball, which was quite exciting also. Eventually, the month of March, Fletchling came. It's a new shiny, so a lot of people were quite excited about it. And it's not really raid relevant, but it's meta for PvP, especially the Ultra League, so hence a lot of people were excited for it. And then in the month of April, alright, was the month for Snivy, and that month wasn't too exciting despite it being a starter Pokemon, but it's not exactly a new shiny anymore because it came during a previous event. But yeah, I mean, it was triple catch Stardust, hence why people, were very excited for it, I guess, because a lot of people do need Stardust. However, that was the one that I just didn't play too much. Alright, I have to also consider like a lot of people who need certain stuff like resources such as Stardust, etc. to consider whether a Community Day is exciting or not. Alright, I'm not just thinking for myself, I'm thinking in terms of the general population. But the next month's May Community Day was Swablu, and then eventually was Gibbo. Gibbo was the most exciting one last year, I must say. Nothing else can beat that. Despite the fact that, in the month of August, there was the Eevee Community Day also, which Niantic said that most people actually played Eevee Community Day among all the Community Days in the year 2021. Well, it's kind of an unfair judgment from there because Eevee had 2 days of Community Days compared to the others. I mean, if Gibbo had 2 days of Community Day, probably it's going to beat Eevee also. That's what I feel. Alright, so eventually it was Oshawott. Then the worst of all, I feel really the worst of all was Duskull. Duskull in the month of October. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were anticipating for Litwick. Shiny Litwick being a brand new shiny is a good Pokemon to use for raids. It's a good Pokemon to use for PvP, relatively good, in the Master League especially. But came Duskull. So it was after the month of September that everything went downhill, alright? September, October kind of went downhill, and then it went up a bit for Shinx. But those people who actually raided and hatched a lot of Shinx, especially myself, but I'm not really too affected by it, as it is a raid and egg lock Pokemon, don't really bother too much, especially once they've gotten the shiny. But luckily they introduced the 4 times chance for Candy XL when we transfer away Pokemon. That was exciting for people like me. So after transferring the Pokemon that we wanted to transfer, we did not really have a lot of things else to actually do already during that Community Day. So eventually the month of January this year and February this year came two Community Day Pokemon. Yup, they were relatively brand new, especially Sphere being relatively new since the shiny came last month with the Scarf and you can't evolve it. So having a Community Day actually made a lot of people quite excited, but it's only for PvP, it's not really for raid purposes. It's Triple Catch XP. As for the month of February, it was kind of worse. It was just a new shiny, Triple Catch Stardust. Yep, a lot of people were excited for Triple Catch Stardust. In fact, people were asking me in last month's Community Day video, why am I not catching to gain Stardust? Well, I do play relatively consistently every day, so hence my Stardust do come in consistently. And at that point of time, I was just spending my time with my friends in the Philippines and just chilling and relaxing. Despite it being a new shiny for them, they just caught 3 shinies and they were happy with it. We didn't want to go after like 30, 40, 50, 100 shinies to actually clog up our backspace. So to us, we didn't want to really go ham on it. So eventually for this month, you guys can see the first time we got 2 forms. It's a PvP Pokemon, and it's a quarter egg hatch distance, but it's not exciting for raid meta wise. So I guess we are still waiting for brand new pseudo legendaries. Of course, you know pseudo legendaries are rare because every generation will have 1 or maybe just 2 pseudo legendaries. So hence, during the year of when Beldum and Bagon came, you know, they were from the same generation, right? So hence, you know, they came during the same, almost the same period. But anyway, all I gotta say is that the Community Day here in Pokemon GO has been really lackluster for the last few months. I mean, I dare say I'm not the only one feeling that. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below whether you guys are feeling that way too. And I can assure you guys who have been playing Pokemon GO with your communities that your communities have been shrinking from this kind of Community Day activities, because there will be at least a small group of people who will say, you know, this Community Day is not that exciting, I'm not gonna play this Community Day at all. I'm very sure of that. Eventually a few of them drop out, and then the following month also the same thing repeats itself. A few people again drops out and your group becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. I can see it very evidently in a lot of communities, likewise for mine. So hence, you know, I guess certain events such as a Community Day should really be improved. And you know, I guess a lot of people kind of enjoyed the Community Day Classic, and hopefully that will be brought back again. Niantic did say that it's not going to be a monthly event, but hopefully it'll be more frequent. And one last thing I just would like to mention though, I can't remember when was the last time we were given the opportunity as trainers, as players, to do a community voting, because the last I remember was for the second time that Charmander had a Community Day, the one that even had the Weedle Community Day, which was like more than a year ago already. So I do not know why we ain't allowed to do that anymore. And I of course do not like the one that we actually go in-game to actually spin the Pokestone and obtain a certain task and complete that to actually determine whether that's the Pokemon that we want to get for Community Day. Instead, we have a manual, optional, able to choose whatever Pokemon survey to actually choose the Community Day Pokemon that we want to have for the next 2, 3, whatever months. I think that's way better. Like really, I think that should be it, man. Seriously, I miss that voting system for the Community Day. For those of you who understand what I'm talking about, well, you guys would want to say that in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the voting system for Community Day Pokemon also? Yeah, hopefully Niantic actually take a look at this video and read the comments from every single one of you guys, especially from what I've already said. Hopefully, you know, they will listen also, though, you know, it's very hard for Niantic to listen because the other content creators like even Zoe 2 Dots have been trying to say a lot of things to them, including the change, the nerf in the incense and certain things that's still going on in-game. However, a lot of things fall on deaf ears. So that's very sad to see, and to see people getting very demoralized, very disheartened to want to play Pokemon GO. It saddens me. But I do hope Niantic actually listens to us, especially this is Community Day. It's supposed to be a community thing. Yeah, though I played Community Day alone, and normally on video so I show you guys I play Community Day alone because my friends will normally be chilling at the drinking place, at the cafe over there downstairs where there's copyrighted music being played. But there will be, you know, at least 5, 6 or even 8 or 10 of them playing over there. So hence I don't normally do my vlogs over there when they are eating over there and chilling over there. But today they're not even there at all. That tells a lot, right? Alright, so hopefully you guys have gotten a better understanding in terms of how I feel towards community days, especially the recent ones, and you guys can definitely pour your feelings, your thoughts on the comment section down below. Hopefully, like I said, Niantic will listen in and read the comments. It's going to be a huge improvement if they were to read it and they were to make some changes. Alright, we here as a community are trying to make a change for the better, for not just for ourselves but for you, Niantic. Hopefully you will take the action, do something positive, not just for yourself but also for us. We really enjoy the old community days more than the current ones. Seriously, Niantic. I do not know what's up with like Duskull and Hoppip and whatsoever. Those two are pretty common Pokemon and old shiny, but Hoppip, yeah, it's a new one, but I guess it could have been given in an event and not kind of wasted on a Pokemon like this. That's all I will say. Yep. Alright. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this community day though. If you guys did, definitely leave a like on the video. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright. Hopefully the next community day, next month's community day will be more exciting. But I predict that the next 2 months community day will be kind of related to Alolans also, since it is the season of Alolan. Yeah. Alright. So goodbye. Goodbye.